Let's go karting at the moment. Welcome on the line, SA karting racer Fabienne Lanz. Fabienne, welcome to Game Plan. It has been a good month of April for you. Amazing feats in the Rotex series and winning that one in the Middle East and becoming the first female to stand on the podium. How has it been?
It was an amazing experience. I didn't quite expect it, as we had a few challenges learning a new kart and everything, but it was really amazing. I think about it all the time, and overall the trip in general was very successful, so very grateful for that.
Now, going into that, what sort of preparations had you done, and what was your expectation?
Well, driving a new kart, it's always a trial and error, as you never know if the setup that you normally do is going to work, and the strategy and all that kind of stuff. And then also having to work with different tire pressures on a track that I've never raced before and different to South Africa. I think the teamwork was very good, and then obviously we had a lot of help in general, and the people there are very nice, helping me get onto form and everything like that. And then we just took it race by race, and each race we just went quicker and quicker.
Now, looking at those races, I mean, we're looking at the race where you were in the podium, but your experience in other races?
The other races we did were amazing. We went to France for a 24-hour endurance race. It was the whole Batalco team that went over there, and it rained for 23 hours of the 24. So very challenging and very cold. But that went very well. We won it in the end. And from there we went to Charlotte, USA. I think all of us had the most fun there because we all got to drive a NASCAR, which was amazing.
And I'm sure,
laps.
And I'm sure
really
the weather was much
short.
better there. I'm sure the weather was much better in Charlotte.
Yes, it was. It was very nice, hot and humid. I love the hot weather, so that was awesome. The 24-hour race we did there was very good. I got the quickest lap there as well, which was very cool. And I think it was also good for people to notice that the lady drivers can do it too.
Do you find that there is enough ladies competition? I mean, in Charlotte, in Paris, do you find that there's enough ladies competition?
No, I always say I'd like to promote girls racing. I always say there's never enough. There's normally just a handful of us amongst all the men. I know it is generally a male-dominated sport, but I am trying to change the face of that the women can do it just as good.
Now, when you look at generally the successes that you've had overseas, winning the Rotex Senior Max at Cutdome in Dubai, what would you credit that to?
The Rotex racing is more of an individual thing in a sense of, you do sprint races, so it's just you on the track, but you do need the team behind you, the engineers and everybody. You can't do it on your own.
And let's talk about the local events. I mean, it looks like you've been doing quite well overseas, but locally, how has things been going for you?
The local scene, like last weekend, I raced a legend car at the Knysna Hill Climb, also a first which I've never done before, and that experience was also amazing, doing the standing starts in a field of 80 cars, competing against Nissan Skylines, McLarens, Ferraris, Porsches, the works, and that was really good. So that is actually going forward quite nicely.
With great performances like this, Fabienne, does this push you to even, get better performances, or does it come with some sort of added pressure now?
Yes, of course it does. I think I'm always one that aims, for the limit, for the sky. It never stops. You always got to keep on growing, keep on learning, and keep on pushing.
Fabienne Lanz, South African karting racer, has been doing quite well overseas, becoming the first female to stand on the podium in the Rotex Series Middle East and also winning the Rotex Senior Max at Cutdome in Dubai.